Alright, so this video we're going to go over bringing the Excel back into Revit. So we were talking about how this linear foot doesn't work, so maybe you have to take it out and bring it back in. And so I've taken it out and sort of fiddled around, come in here, you can do whatever you want, whatever, format it, change the font. But really what I want to do is change the this bar to the linear feet to inches, right? If it's doing it in inches, I'll show this in inches. And or you can show it in feet, whichever you want to do. And then also update the booth. So if we take a look at um, our long version, the bar is either 32.4 or 388. You could probably round up to 389 and you would be fine. And then the booth is showing 42, but there's actually 12 of them. I went ahead and edited the fields and added the count at the end so I could see how many there were. And so if we take a look at 12 times 42, right, is 504. So we can go back in here and say 389 or 32.4 linear feet, and this one would be 504, or if we divide that by 12, that's 42 feet, right? So I'll just do 42 linear foot. Again, I'm not sure it's going to make a difference, but and then maybe we format this guy, format the cells, and we'll do alignment. Let's do right on that one, and maybe right on this one as well. And that is formatting to the right. You can do it as number. Let's format that to the right as well, just to get the text over there. So change it up a little bit, right? And then maybe this gets a little closer over here. Maybe that's not so big. Don't need that much. And then maybe this says occupancy load. Okay. And, you can bold it, move things around, so maybe that gets bolded. Bold, bold, right, and bold. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save it as an Excel, right? So, and I'll name it Occupancy Load First Floor. I'll click Save. And then the other thing that the app that I'm going to use to bring it in wants you to come in and sort of define a name, right, for this guy. So I'll just use occupancy load. So to do that, you just highlight what you want, right click, and go to define name and click OK. And I'll save that again and then minimize. And then the app that I'm using is this from the App Store. So if you go to the Autodesk Revit App Store, you can come in and do a search for Excel, and then I'm going to click on 2222 because that's what I'm using, and I'm going to use this table generator, which if you go to that, it's a droots one. It's a bunch of different things in one, and so you would download this and load it onto Revit. And then you get a little tab, which is right here. And once you go to that tab, you can do a table generator, and you can come in and add a table and go get your Excel file. So I'll get that File and click Open, and it's going to ask you, would you like it to be a legend view, a schedule view, or a drafting view? And I'm just going to go to legend view right now and click OK, and then apply it. And then I'll close this guy. And if you look in your legend, you will have occupancy load first floor 01, and it gives you this legend. And so you can actually go in and still adjust the text and stuff if you want to. But it gives you this, and then you could come and place it, you know, on your occupancy, right? So if I come in and scroll in and drag this guy over, right, you'll now have your schedule in here, and I'll just give it no title, right? And so now you have that little guy. Now it's not parametric, you kind of have to go back and forth, but you know, like this little total occupancy 19 right here, like if that's wrong, you can just delete it out. You know, you can actually come in and adjust these without having to re-import them. So here is that guy. Here there are two different ways that you could get your kind of readout for the area plans, and we'll talk about that too.